For me, leader is somebody who can inspire others.
Facilitates others to reach their own full potential.
Somebody in the background who inspires others to lead.
A leader is the person who has a vision.
Must be a person that has strong personality.
A person that knows how to work in a team.
Who knows what he wants.
Leader, inspiration, definitely.
Someone who knows how to make this vision work.
Responsibility for final decision after listening for all of opinions is up to the person we can name leader.
Hello, I am Lubna Thomas Benjamin and welcome to Thrive, the Roots of Servant Leadership. I am a broadcast journalist from Pakistan and a Hubert Humphrey Fellow at the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communication at Arizona State University. 10 other professionals from around the world joined me this year on the U.S. State Department Fellowship. They are Andresa Andrade from Brazil, Antonio Jimenez from Costa Rica, Chen Hao from China, Elena Strapkova from Slovakia, Evgeny Kuzmin from Russia, Lela Kapetanovic from Bosnia and Herzegovina, Lujan Ismail Shafiq from Maldives, Mona Taha Abdel Alim from Egypt, and Tati Nilenge from Namibia. The Humphrey Year is designed for growth. Beside professional affiliations, one of our goals during this Humphrey Year was to learn about leadership. Our first story follows the Cronkite Humphrey Fellows through a year of growth. Reporter Justin Beatty shows how these fellows have flourished.
There were many stops on the road to leadership for the Cronkite Humphrey Fellows.
Does everyone know where they're going?
The roadmap to leadership included problem solving,
You have to be very carefully and pull a little bit.
learning their individual strengths and shortcomings,
I'm a very short person, nothing's working out.
and realizing the power of teamwork.
You guys did 5,203 pounds, which fed about 5,200 families today.
Leadership lessons were taught as the Humphrey Fellows packed into 10 months 4 main focus areas: community service, academic classroom teaching and learning, professional affiliations, and working with a mentor.
This year, I'm Lou's mentor.
The common professional thread between all of the fellows is their passion for journalism and communications. A prime example is Lujan Ismail Shafiq, who used the year to think about the future of news.
But they are varying, you can see it's a region of contrasts.
Shafiq exercised his creativity by taking part in a national video competition sponsored by Harvard University.
The theme is the future of news. Beyond that, the sky's the limit.
He used that mantra and a discussion to jumpstart his idea.
Someone actually came to our class and wanted to get our thoughts on the future of the news. Someone from Cronkite, and I said, this is something I could do. I could possibly do something and actually have my own entry.
Shafiq, who received a degree in multimedia as part of a triple major in college, used his background in graphic design to illustrate his vision, a task he started literally the night before the competition deadline.
So I spent the whole night in Cronkite actually over here, and then I actually finished it around I think just an hour to spare before the deadline.
What resulted was an animated video he called We Have News. Lujan's vision involves citizens doing more than just sitting around reading the news, but actively participating in it using devices like smartphones.
So when technology comes up to that level where it by itself can do the role that's been done in a traditional newsroom now, which is assimilating the information, assimilating the news and then presenting it in a way. And then, so therefore the raw material will come from us, the people, we, the people.
You see it and it's short. It's maybe a minute, not much more than a minute. But in that minute, it conveys everything that he wants to.
The idea of his entry impressed the judges well enough that Lujan won second place in the national competition. His prizes included a trip to Harvard University to take part in the 25th anniversary celebration of the Joan Shorenstein Center for the Press, Politics, and Policy. He also received a certificate, a cash prize, and his video was played in front of the entire crowd at the event.
They played my video, to all these like prominent people from the media, and like people like Nick Govin from BBC. I saw him like, okay.
Coming from the tiny country of the Maldives, where there are limited opportunities for technical training, Shafiq's award embodied the can-do attitude of his hard-working countrymen.
Like we as Maldivians, like we really try hard, even with our limited resources, to like win competitions and get recognition like the way I did this one. So that's what it represents for me.
Lujane's award is just a tiny snapshot of the many achievements of all of the Humphrey Fellows during the year. I'm Justin Beatty, reporting.
The 10 Humphrey Fellows at ASU are out of 200 fellows spread across the US universities and are selected through a very competitive process. The fellowship itself is named after the late Senator Hubert H. Humphrey, who also served as the Vice President under the President Lyndon B. Johnson.